Everybody, welcome in. So glad that you are joining us for a little right about now. We got some special guests with us today. Of course, Betsy back on the show. We are also welcoming Cory Tomlinson, hype man,
What is up?
Razorback Gymnastics. What's
What?
up?
I'm so pumped to be here with you, Jason.
Oh,
We get to
man.
be here on Friday nights together, but man,
Yeah,
today, a joy.
a
Right,
joy.
completely different vibe to get to hang out at the desk and
Heck yeah.
just chat.
Absolutely.
So if you
Yeah.
haven't made it out to a Razorback Gymnastics meet, Cory is the hype man. He gets the crowd going. It's unlike anything you've ever seen. And we get compliments. I feel like I hear it all the time. People coming on and they're like, it's so much fun to come to a Gymbacks meet. It's different. It's a different vibe than if you go to, I don't know, support any of the other sports at Arkansas. And you kind of had vision, right? I feel like one of your things is that you have vision to elevate the sport of gymnastics, but also just to elevate women's sports in general.
Yeah.
Talk to us maybe about your passion behind all of that.
Yeah, it's really special being in Northwest Arkansas because I feel like the opportunities for us to elevate what sport can look like have just been a permission slip for us to have a blank canvas to create on. And so in the 7 seasons that I've been the hype man in this hype man role, the 7 seasons that Jordan Weber has been the head coach here at the university, the administration has really given us a blank slate to do whatever we want. My passion really stems from giving a platform for these student athletes to just feel something incredible, make some memories on the competition floor while they go and do this thing that is their talent, their gift, their joy that brings them so much joy in their life. And if I can contribute a little bit of crowd energy, some memorable moments, a dance, even like some giveaways that create some crowd energy that I couldn't have even imagined how they've taken shape. It's just been incredible. So yes, women's sports are a passion of mine. Gymnastics happens to be the canvas currently that I'm getting to do that through. But as you all know, women's sports are incredibly rising right now. I can't wait for the day we can say that they're at the same level of all sports. And I feel like we're close.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting time to be a part of it.
Yeah, and you're huge. And you've come to Gymbacks meets before.
Gymbacks meets. If you've not ever been to them, and I know a lot of people have not, it is totally worth going. Even if you don't know what's going on, if you don't understand gymnastics, just getting to go and sit and watch these amazingly talented women flip and tumble and make it look easy, and then all of the energy around, so worth it. But Cory, your passion is very obvious. But how do you become a hype man? How does that happen?
What was crazy was my time started back at UCLA when I was a team manager for the gymnastics team. And I was just moving mats and moving boards and doing the team manager roles and duties. And I needed to add a little bit of something to it so I wasn't just like slugging mats around, right? Yeah. And so I started looking at the crowd, getting them to get on their feet, getting them to clap along to floor music. And that was back in 2011, 2012 timeframe. And so it kind of created this like world of its own. And when Jordan Weber got the head coaching job here at Arkansas, we were best friends in college, still are best friends, not were, past tense. But she asked me to come over and help on the marketing front to be able to do this. And we created this character of hype man back when she first got here, first season, 2020 season. And it's been something that has come into its own, truly. I threw hype man on the back of my jersey, and now we have little kids at the meets showing up with hype man junior jerseys and people want my job all the time.
Yeah.
There's now other people rising up around the country as hype men and women and MCs and arena MCs. It's been a joy to watch, but it really has just kind of been, like I said earlier, it felt right. It's helping to grow the sport. It's helping to create memories for our student athletes. It's a joy to get to be able to do.
And you and Jordan were students together at the same time. Is that right?
Yeah, she was a freshman at UCLA when I was a senior, so we overlapped 1 year. So it was pretty special, and I didn't live too far away after college, so we still got to keep in touch.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then you've kind of like both brought that energy right here. And I love it. I'm the PA guy at the Gymbacks, and I've been doing that for the last 3 seasons, right? I know you wouldn't see the face, but you might hear the voice. So we get to vibe off of each other.
Awesome.
It's really fun, right? And one of the things I love, because going back to your point about not knowing anything, when I sat down in that chair to call the first deal, I was like, I've maybe watched gymnastics at the Olympics.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
College gymnastics is a different vibe.
Totally.
But I feel like go through one meet, sit down, treat yourself
Yeah.
to a meet at Bud Walton, and you won't ever be the same.
It's
you will
true.
want to be there every time.
It's true. I mean, you got bit by that
Right.
bug,
Totally.
right? It's
Yeah.
you sat down. Of course, the nerves of you were in a role.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I've got to
Right?
say this right, and I got to know what's going on,
Right.
and what event follows what event. There's a lot, but I feel like what we are able to do is to kind of make it digestible to the audience that's sitting in the arena.
For sure. And that's part of my job, right? Like, part of my job is to educate fans. It is a quite complicated sport that's laced with fascination and talent and just awe-inspiring movement patterns. I love to say that, like, it's the one sport that has this element of theater while simultaneously has incredible competition and competitive environment, right? So it's special in that way. And that's why we actually refer to a meet, right? When we're talking on news and things of that sort, we call it a meet. Come to the meet, right? But internally, we call it a show because we are putting on a show. There's microphones, there's lights, there's cues, there's all these different video packages. There's dance. I do opening numbers now, right? There's different things that are happening, and that all contributes to that environment. But absolutely, part of my job is to educate fans on what is good, what can be cheered for, what shouldn't be cheered for. And truthfully, there really is no rules. You should cheer for everything and cheer as loud as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And that's the competitive advantage we're creating at Bud Walton Arena.
Talking about that performative aspect, I don't know if you know this, but my master's degree is in theater.
Amazing.
So when you come out and do the dance number from Wicked, I've got some notes. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll take them. I love a good note session.
No, I'm like, wow, here we are, kind of like my whole world of have passion for sports and passion for a show and a spectacle is all coming together, right? What would you say to maybe fans out there who haven't been to and maybe aren't buying into the fact that it should be a show, that it should be more, we just got to get the athletes out there and see the competitive aspect of this?
I get it. I totally get it. At the end of the day, high scores and big rankings and championships is the goal.
Right.
That is absolutely the goal. The student athletes work all preseason long, compete 14 weeks in a row for the sake of winning, period.
Right.
But if we can do that and we have this spectacle, we have this engagement, we have little girls looking up to their heroes, we have fans that want to come back, they want to bring others to an amazing environment, right? It can be a nice dinner out on a Friday night, or you can come to the gymnastics meet for an hour and a half and then go to dinner afterwards. And the joy and the experience and the memories you make in a moment like that, unmatched.
Yeah, unmatched.
It doesn't take away from the fact that we want to win.
Yeah.
We want to get high scores. We want to end in the rankings at the top of the leaderboard. And this weekend in particular, we're against the #1 team in the country in Oklahoma, the reigning national champions. And we feel that. We know that. We want to go out there and we want to win. And with an undefeated record at home
this season.
yeah, it's a really hard place, a hard arena for visiting teams to come to. And we're very proud about that.
So speaking of that, I know we're going for a whiteout, right?
Yes.
This Friday. So how important is that? You said it's a tough arena for visitors to come to. How important is it for people to buy into that and actually put your white on, wear your white? What does that do for the team?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we have student athletes that are training right now as we speak to go and put on the best show that we possibly can, to go and compete and to go get gritty and dive into gymnastics in a way on another Friday night. But when those student athletes during warm-up start seeing the fans flood into Bud Walton, come down from the concourse and take their seat, it does something for them to know that they're there for them. Yeah. And wearing white is one example of that.
Sure.
Cheering loud, a better example of that.
Right.
I say dance, get up and dance, because the student athletes feel it and want it. So to your point, wear white, because we're asking you to wear white, but also because the student athletes are going to see that you listened, that you care, that you're following, and you're part of our community and our family that's building up around Razorback Gymnastics.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're giving them a high five without actually giving them a high five. You're like, I
Yeah.
see
Absolutely.
you. I know we're supposed to do this thing. We're all in this together, and we have our white on. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
You know, as you've traveled around, because I know that you have not only supported a huge part of Razorback Gymnastics, but you've traveled around the country.
Yeah.
You know the student athletes
Yeah.
involved in gymnastics, both now and for the past 7, 11, however many seasons,
Yeah.
right? So how do we compare, I guess is my question. How does Bud Walton Arena compare to what you've seen throughout the rest of the country?
Very proud to say I'm a part of what's happening at Bud Walton Arena because no one's doing it like it's happening here. We're very proud to, internally we say we're pushing the envelope always, right? We're going to throw in an in-arena MC. Other people start doing in-arena MCs. Well, this in-arena MC is going to do an opening number performance.
Right.
And this
Yeah.
in-arena MC is going to have a t-shirt gun. And we're going to go on morning shows and we're going to do things differently. Right after this, I'm going to do a student engagement on campus to get more students to the meets. We're very proud of that. And what's happening here really is setting the tone and raising the bar across the country for what needs to happen. I mean, I will say, and this isn't tea, it's just an information. The University of Oklahoma head coach had a press conference last week, and she said that she was a little bit afraid to come to Bud Walton Arena this weekend because they know what the environment is to compete in. I was really proud of that, right?
Yes, for
Right?
sure.
I think competitive environments are things that we want across the country, which is why I am involved outside of the University of Arkansas at the conference level, at the national championship. I'm the in-arena MC at the national championship. And what we're doing is we're raising the bar, getting more competitive environments. Because if you think about it, what that means is you have more fans traveling, more fans showing up. And that means that when the Razorbacks put what we're going to do tomorrow night, over 16,000 fans in Bud Walton Arena, and then they show up in another arena that has tens of thousands of fans. If we can have every arena have tens of thousands of fans, we're doing our job. We're raising the bar. We're increasing the noise on women's sports. And what more could we ask for than to get
Absolutely.
more programs to have that fan engagement in every demographic in every city in the country?
I love that.
All right, so one more question before we kind of take a quick break here, and that question is about scoring gymnastics. I've had people reach out to me recently because which is great, they're trying to understand gymnastics, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, come to a meet and you'll get it, right? But also there's the thing of like, we're undefeated at home, right? But we've lost some on the road. However, we're still ranked number 8. My takeaway is that it is more to do with your scores than at the end of the day, wins or losses, right? It's
true.
different than sort of if you just want to use set the bar at football, right? Your wins and losses really matter.
Totally.
But Arkansas gymnastics could be like 6-4 and still be ranked number 8 because they have phenomenal scores and they're going up against competition that is only just slightly better than them. Am I right about that?
100%. Some like nerdy stats I'll give you to paint the picture.
Yeah.
In the SEC, of the 9 teams that compete in SEC gymnastics, 7 of them are within the top 10.
Yeah, that's wild.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the level of gymnastics in the sport that's happening and what's coming through in conference play, right? Right now, Arkansas is the 6th ranked team in the SEC. That's exciting, but it also puts them at number 8 in the entire country, right? That's huge. The top 8 teams make it to the national championship every year, and that's right where we want to be in contention to play on the big field, right?
Right.
So, but to go back to your question about scoring, wins and losses don't matter in our sport. They don't. It's pride. We
Yeah.
want to win.
You want to win,
Right.
We
Yeah.
want to win.
especially at home.
Exactly. And, wins and losses also create, team scores that are high or team scores that are low. There's factors that are inside of that as well. And ultimately, what the teams are looking for are high team scores throughout the whole season to be consistent throughout the whole season so that their national ranking can be as high as it possibly can be.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of nerdy stuff I can get into about
Right.
how that's calculated. But one other thing I'll mention about scoring is, Arkansas had the very first ever perfect 10
Way to go,
at our
Morgan.
last
Yes.
meet,
Yeah. Awesome.
which was set by Morgan Price. And now Morgan, I'll brag about her a second. Morgan has now set the the first 10-0 at 2 different universities, where she made history as the first ever recruiting class to Fisk University, which was the first ever HBCU to host a gymnastics program. And she got a 10 there as well. Really special. But let me tell you, when that vault happened from Morgan,
Yeah.
we all knew the moment
yeah.
Morgan stuck,
Yeah.
it was going to happen. She has height, she has distance. She was dead on center. It was perfect form in the air, and she didn't move her feet.
No.
That's a 10-0 if I have to say it.
It was thrilling to be there, and I was thankful. I mean, I'm literally sitting right there watching her run down the thing, and when she stuck the dismount,
Oh,
dude, it was
nothing like it.
And everybody knew, at least people who were tuned into gymnastics knew. And I feel like even the greater fandom was waiting on us to get our first 10.
Yep.
We have been so close so many times.
Yeah. It's hard because I do run around with signs and tell everyone to chant 10. And I have an educated gymnastics eye, and I know when something's not a 10.
Right.
I do. It doesn't mean I'm not going to try for it.
Right.
That's my job. They ask me to be the hype man, to get energy up, to get the fans, to get the judges to like feel this feeling that's around it. But I know that her legs were apart.
Right.
I know that her front foot slid on her pass. I see them, but it doesn't make it ingenuine for me. Like, I know what I'm seeing, but I'm doing my job, which is get the highest scores we possibly can. At one point in time in my career, someone said, "You're the extra 10th." And I've never put a leotard on or saluted a judge for a routine. But if I can be an extra 10th by just bringing some energy, I feel like I'm doing my job.
That's
well.
why we have a
Love
home arena advantage here at Bud Walton.
Yeah.
It's also, if you don't know, there are a couple of events that we do a stuck dismount cheer for, right? So it's kind of like in Razorback Nation, when you're watching a football game, that's another Arkansas Razorback first down, they will say. Well, we say that's another Arkansas Razorback stuck dismount.
Right.
And I remember my first season, you were like, listen, even if you're not sure and it's almost there, say it anyway.
Just go for it.
Because that's the extra 10th.
It is.
Right? Maybe that persuades some judge somewhere.
It is. At the end of the day, we are just elements of a show that have a microphone, which then goes onto a loudspeaker and creates energy. The judges see what they see, and they're going to put the score up of what the score is.
Yeah.
So if we're wrong,
Oh, well.
Twitter can come after it. Twitter X can come after us if they want. But at the end of the day, you don't have the
At me
microphone.
later, but right now, this is where we're
At the end
at.
of the day, you don't have a microphone. It's so true. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have some chocolate to try.
So much chocolate.
So
to
much
try.
chocolate. I
chocolate
know
here.
Betsy is impressed. We had some chocolate guests come on the show this morning. So stick around. We'll have more happening right after this break. Welcome back, everybody. Cory, Betsy, Jason, of course, hanging out a little right about now. We're gonna get into some food.
Let's go.
And we have several options, right?
So many things. I am like, this is lunch. I'm so excited.
You brought some things. We also this morning got to interview the great folks from Eureka Springs, the Chocolate Lovers Market. This right here, it's going to be amazing. It is from Three Bird Cafe.
Yeah.
It is chocolate-covered bacon strips.
And it
Applewood
has
smoked bacon.
Yes.
gold.
It's pixie dust.
We call
They
it
said,
pixie dust.
Okay.
as every Eurekan knows, you have a little pixie
Gotta
dust
add
on
a
your
little pixie dust.
right.
Gotta.
Which my Peter Pan loving self is dying over here over
In
this.
it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I am very curious about this.
Okay,
This
yeah.
is giving like the makeable bacon donut situation.
Yes.
So I'm very curious about it.
Okay.
But nonetheless,
Does it smell like bacon or does it smell like chocolate? What is it?
that was a very confusing sniff that I just had. I'll be honest.
It was a little bit of everything.
everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. What it wasn't was pixie dust.
Okay.
So, well,
Okay.
Pass them around. Let's.
Alright.
I think we have
Okay.
a couple more.
here you go.
Okay. I'm just gonna pass it.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Listen.
That's a big old piece of bacon
Is
too.
it?
Yeah, it really is.
Should we
Um,
just all go in at the same
Alright.
time?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
beware
I
the
guess so.
skewer
Cheers.
is quite high.
I see
Okay,
that,
okay,
yeah,
good.
I looked.
Mhm. First take, yeah, I'm in.
I would eat it on a consistent
would eat it.
basis
Every morning.
every morning.
Not really every morning, but every morning.
Are you guys crunchy bacon people or like a
I'm a
little
crunchy
mediocre?
bacon.
I do like crunchy
a
bacon.
little al
Mhm.
dente bacon, if you will. Wow.
Man, way to go, Three Bird Cafe. What do you
I'm
think,
in.
Betsy?
I don't want to know what it's doing to my calorie
I
account. 'Cause
know,
it is
same.
amazing.
I don't really know what the pixie dust portion is, but who
Mm.
cares?
I do not care.
My
Sprinkled with
digestive system can figure it out later. It's
right deliciousness.
We're good.
I hadn't taken it there mentally, but that's quite a thrilling thought.
What is that?
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
it's pretty.
Yeah.
it's
It's
probably
pretty.
confused, like you said your sniffer was a second ago.
It
Mhm.
was. I mean, when did
It's like,
you guys?
is
sniff
this
it?
bacon
I
or
did.
is this
It's a
sweet?
thick piece of bacon too.
They
Right.
did not mess around.
That's
They
some good
didn't.
stuff.
I wonder if they needed to do that thick bacon in order to hold the chocolate on it,
integrity of
right? For it to stay that way and not
Yeah.
just kind of.
Okay.
I respect the grind of this process because what we're looking at here is cut the bacon, cook
Yes.
the bacon, skewer the bacon, dip the bacon in the chocolate,
And you got to make the chocolate too, right?
You
I
gotta-
assume she
Mhm.
made the chocolate separate,
Mhm.
100%. And then we have this nice white drizzle.
right?
Then we dusted with
Right.
magic.
And I'm sure the white
It's a
drizzle is probably
process.
white chocolate, so it's a whole different thing.
Mhm.
So like that's
Yeah,
it's not like you could throw this together
Layers on layers on
layers on layers on layers.
going for one more.
Yeah, go for it.
Do
If you're
it.
curious about the Chocolate Lovers Market, it is happening in Eureka Springs. You can look details up. I think it is eurekasprings.chamber.com. You can get your tickets there, and all things chocolate, all things delicious.
As you should.
Yeah, as you
The
should.
tickets sounded cheap and like, but you should buy them early. Because
Yeah,
it
that's
gets-
right.
It gets more
They were,
expensive at the door.
I think if you wanted a VIP experience, they were $20, and they were just $10 if you just want to walk in the door.
I don't have
um,
this answer, but I would love to understand what a VIP chocolate experience would be. Would
They-
really love to know.
They dip you in chocolate,
Honestly, great.
You just get like a fondue pot to carry around.
carry around, right?
and a spoon.
It's like pixie dust or no pixie dust. That's
Yeah.
VIP.
Well, what
Yeah.
they said, and the $10 I think isn't just admission because you get free samples from everybody. So
Yeah.
like you should not go home without having had a bunch of chocolate. Of course, you can buy it if you like it and you want to, but like I would personally walk around and sample everybody's everything.
Would you bring like some Tupperware or like how would you
I
you
think I would.
navigate this?
A big bag.
Yeah,
Okay.
A big bag. Line it with plastic
yeah.
so that the chocolate doesn't get everywhere.
Yeah.
I wonder how they're putting out their
Some
samples
wax paper.
because
the
you know
layers.
we have this event here called Soup Sunday, and the trick to
Mhm.
Soup Sunday is to bring a muffin tin because they give you little cups of soup and then you put it
Genius.
in your muffin hole, whatever. So muffin hole, slam it in your muffin hole.
Wow.
So I
Okay.
wonder what the equivalent would be at an event like this. Should you take a muffin tin and put?
Have you
stuff
seen
in?
those like cupcake apartment like where there's like layers of like apartments?
Yes.
Or layers of cupcakes.
Yes.
I call them an apartment because
Apartment.
it just
I can
feels
see
like
that.
you know
Yeah.
one level, second level. then
It's also,
maybe-
So-
we use the word in cooking sometimes when people say they build, like you build this
He
cake,
uses the word in
We-
cooking.
right?
Did
he
you
doesn't
notice he said
cook.
we use the word in cooking?
Yeah.
We
Sorry.
as in humanity.
I actually stopped listening to
The
the rest of your
royal
sentence
we.
because I
'Cause
was
you're
really
like,
locked in on Jason being a cook.
I discredit the rest of this statement because he doesn't cook anything. is what you're-
Exactly. And see.
Yes.
So I looked this up. The
Uh-huh.
VIP ticket, they are currently sold out. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
But what does
the
it
VIP
include?
ticket, though, gets you early entry, giving you first pick of products and samples, and a commemorative wine glass to take home. There
Awesome.
is also a build your own chocolate bar
Heard about this.
so that you can make your own kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But it doesn't, I'm not seeing anywhere where it says that you can't bring a giant plastic lined bag.
Just like shoving stuff in.
Yes.
Don't mind me.
Right.
I'm sorry, have different glasses or a hat or something so
Right.
you can keep going by.
Totally
and
different
getting- of course,
person.
I'm not the
Yes.
same
No.
person
Right.
you just saw.
No.
Give me the
There's no
samples,
stamp card. There can't
please.
be.
Exactly.
Right.
No.
You've been here.
Yes. Let me
Yeah.
see your passport.
hmm
What did you bring? Is this what you brought
Okay.
related to this controversy?
Yes.
Okay.
So there is a whole, I don't know if you've heard about this, But there is now a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup controversy. The grandson of the inventor of the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup
Right.
recently wrote an open letter to I think he sent it to the marketing director or somebody. He didn't even send it to like the president of Hershey's. He sent it to their marketing team
Mhm.
that said he is very disappointed. In fact, he says he's devastated
Wow.
by the changes they have made to the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and it no longer tastes like the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and his grandfather would be depressed, would be just so sad about this. And Hershey's came back and said, yeah, no, we're still using the exact same recipe. But it's got people talking
Mm.
that, especially now, the one that shows up the most is when they start to get into the shapes. That when they do the holiday shapes, that it does taste different. The
I
peanut
agree
butter
with that.
is a little grittier, and I think we've had kind of this conversation
Yeah.
before, that it changes it some. And I wonder if that's more because of the integrity of the shape to
Mm.
hold up in the shape better.
Right.
But as these conversations have gone on, people are starting to express, actually, Hershey's market share in the Reese's Cup has gone down some, and other brands are coming up. Jif has released their own peanut butter cup that is peanut butter egg that is supposed to be delicious. And the big one that people are really raving about is the Aldi peanut
Yeah,
butter
the Aldi.
cup.
I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, wow.
Aldi didn't have an Easter shaped one, but I brought us the egg, the Reese's egg. Here, hand one of those over to.
Okay. Yep.
Thank
And that
you.
one's for you.
I was just in Tulsa, and we went to Trader Joe's, and they have their own like,
Oh,
store
they got some
brand
good
stuff,
stuff.
and they have some good stuff. We got some almond butter cups, which are the
Here's the
equivalent.
Jif one. Now this one is quite a bit bigger.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it is bigger.
And then these guys, woo,
With a little design on them.
with the design.
Yeah.
These guys are just open.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we going to go with first?
I don't know. I'm about to bring up our wide camera,
Okay,
and there we
Noted.
go.
right.
Noted.
Yeah. See, I told you
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 are.
get to see, like, he gets to hide back there. I
He's
get
just
to
like hiding behind a screen. And
Yes.
Here's
Yeah.
Cory.
Arkansas Razorback.
Right there it is. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Reese's first.
Okay,
Just
the-
old school.
The
like
Reese's
this
egg.
is the Reese's egg.
Can I give a fun fact about this?
Oh,
Yes,
100.
please.
About a week and a half ago, I told Jocelyn Robertson from the Arkansas gymnastics team,
Mm-hmm.
Olympian, world champion,
Mm-hmm.
all the things, that I had never had a Reese's egg before. If everyone could just zoom in on what I just got from them.
Yeah,
I hadn't had a Reese's egg before. I'm actually a big Cadbury egg guy.
I love Cadbury.
Head coach Jordan Weaver and I, big Cadbury. You have them.
She's got the mini eggs.
I've got the mini eggs because
No, that's what
this
we
is
love.
it, right?
No,
This
we
is
have
it right
bags
here.
Of them.
Mhm.
Bags of them.
I'm going to tell you, Cory, I got the little one because I knew if I got the big bag to bring in, I was going to sit here and be
Just
eating them
eat them
the
the whole time.
Joking
whole
me. Anyways,
time.
the last meet, after I had told Jocelyn I hadn't had them, she brought me 3 of these, and
Yes.
I had these before the
Mhm.
last meet.
That no
How
wonder.
was I
That
hyping?
explains it.
How was I hyping?
Yeah.
This right here.
Chocolate and peanut butter.
Despite being devastated
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
by the recipe switch up.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yes, that's allegedly.
Let's taste it.
Yeah. Let's just taste it. What do you
So
think?
I already tasted mine because I had chocolate and peanut butter in my hand. I'm just not going to not eat it.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like it's the same as it's always been.
I kind of feel like the issue with these is when they get like the trees, like Christmas trees, they're really big,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's when you lose some of the integrity. This is kind of small, so it
Right.
still tastes like a peanut butter cup. To
Yeah.
me.
And that I think has been the biggest issue people have had.
The
Is that-
ratio gets off.
Right.
Yes.
It starts to get a little dry, a little grainy.
Yeah.
When it gets bigger, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But I think it's delicious.
I mean, we should ask the chef.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jennifer. Jen.
No, you.
You.
Oh, me. Ask the chef.
We as cooks, yes.
Uh-huh.
What your
Right.
professional opinion is, because I'm no chocolate connoisseur.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's the ratio, that when you got more peanut butter to chocolate than a cup ratio, that's when we have problems.
This is the email that needs to be sent.
I know.
Mhm.
What they need to do
Signed Jason Suel.
right, because you have just picture it, right? You got the outer coating, which is chocolate, and then the inner filling is always peanut butter. But what if you could lace the peanut butter with some chocolate, thereby offsetting that ratio a little bit?
Now is when we bring Jennifer into the
That's
conversation
right. Yes,
from earlier.
that's our chocolate chef.
Because I think we just surpassed your
Your
contour.
knowledge, yes.
We
right.
need a sommelier.
Yes,
for
we
it.
need a chocolate sommelier.
So I went ahead and broke this Jif one apart just because it's huge to begin with.
Yes.
Deconstruct.
And it is actually much creamier looking than the inside of a Reese's peanut butter cup looks.
I
It
see
looks
that.
just like maybe they put just Jif peanut butter
Well, of course.
in there.
That would make sense. And the shell, the outer shell is
thick.
it's harder. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it is creamy. Look at that.
I just held it up and he's like, oh, look
I
at
have an
that.
opinion.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I have the same opinion that I have of chocolate covered strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
Is when the chocolate coating on the strawberry is too hard. It's not as much of an enjoyable experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this has a very tough
It is.
chocolate coating
It's a crunchy.
When
in
you
comparison with the smooth Jif peanut
Right.
butter.
Yes. Because you bite into it and you almost lose the
Mm.
peanut butter because you have to bite so hard to get through the chocolate.
Correct.
Like
The-
you're kind of crushing it.
If you're curious at home, it reminds me kind of like the chocolate bunnies you get at Easter,
Mm.
like that
Yeah.
kind of a shell
Mhm.
sort of
Yeah,
Okay.
texture.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of it being hollow, it
Right.
has
It's
Mhm.
peanut
a
butter.
nice whopping tablespoon or two of peanut
Right.
butter.
It is.
peanut
It
butter.
is delicious. I do think it has our entire peanut butter
Allowance for the
serving
day.
for the day
Yeah.
Yeah.
in it, which is fine.
Well,
Love me
we're
some peanut
really
butter.
talking about protein and chocolate today.
Mm-hmm.
We
First was
are
the bacon and chocolate,
hitting
and
the
now
protein aspect hard.
peanut butter and chocolate. I mean, what are
Mhm.
we doing? This
Did
is
you
crazy.
see? Okay, I know we want to try this last thing. I'm gonna
We do.
bring up something
Okay.
in a minute. What is this again?
This is the Aldi's peanut butter cup.
Okay.
They didn't have like an Easter version,
So this is
so I
just a
just
normal.
this is just a
cup.
normal one.
Okay. Hmm. It's a harder chocolate again.
I can see why that one is winning.
Mhm.
That's
I gotta
really
be honest.
good.
I like the
All these
peanut butter
chocolate
more.
and peanut butter flavors in my mouth are getting confused.
Your chef's
do like the
palate
peanut butter
can't
more.
differentiate.
Is it? Yeah.
It's got almost a coconut.
Does it have crunch? A little bit of
That's what I'm
crunch to it.
tasting. Maybe like a coconut oil or some
Maybe.
sort.
Mhm.
She's looking at the ingredients. Maybe no
reading.
coconut at all.
I'm reading.
Is this
Right?
an appropriate time to rate our feelings?
Is this? Yes.
We absolutely should. I don't see coconut in here at all, but I would swear that there is coconut oil
So
in
we'll
there.
take the bacon. The bacon thing is not a part of this conversation.
No.
Really?
But bacon
Unfortunately.
wins the day. I think is probably
Yeah.
the best thing.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. My ranking has to be Aldi Reese's Egg Jeff.
I second
solid.
that. I agree.
I agree. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's how I'd rank them too.
Have you guys ever put a Reese's peanut butter cup instead of a Hershey's chocolate on a s'more?
It is
No,
so good.
You should.
It is so good. It actually, because
chefs
it is
can learn new
softer,
things.
it's softer and the chocolate is a little thinner. It actually melts a little bit, whereas a Hershey's bar doesn't really.
Right.
You're just biting through the soft
Hershey's bar, yeah.
marshmallow and then the hard chocolate.
So it's the cup. You put the like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like-
Hershey take the gram.
like this cup or like the
Mhm.
little mini cup.
Like the OG.
Like the,
The
good
OG.
cup. Yeah, the big one.
the OG
Mhm.
cup.
That makes sense because
Graham
it's flat.
cup, mallow roasted.
Yeah,
Graham.
ram.
So are you a soft marshmallow? Are you a burned outside marshmallow?
No black.
No black.
No.
Okay.
And we start over, or I give it to someone who enjoys
Yeah.
a charred
Charred.
mallow.
There is an art form to roasting
Oh,
a
there is
marshmallow.
totally. And
You
I
got to get it good and
Yeah.
soft on the inside before the outside starts to burn.
Him being like the chef that he is.
Thank you,
I
yes.
feel like a s'more aficionado growing up in Southern California. We had lots of bonfires.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so the s'more moment happened often.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about patience, really.
It is about
Mhm.
patience.
It's a life
Mhm.
lesson of sorts.
100%. We have a little, I don't know, fire pit out in our side yard. And when the weather is right, we always do s'mores. My
Mhm.
kids have no patience, I would say.
Right.
My daughter has finally grown into it, but like we'll be out there roasting. My son comes out there for 5 seconds and he's like done. And he's like,
Right.
can somebody do my marshmallow for me?
Right.
You know, like
Right.
no patience. You just have to sit there and twist and get that golden brown
That's it.
surface.
Not too hard to ask.
It's not too
Yeah.
hard.
It's part of the enjoyment of sitting by the fire too, just
Yeah.
relaxing and very slowly roast, giving yourself something to do while you chat.
For sure.
Roast your marshmallow.
Yes,
It's a good time.
that's a nice romantic way to put it.
I know.
Do you want us to try the Cadbury things now?
You want to try the Cadbury
Well,
thing.
You brought them into the conversation.
I did have to bring, so we were doing chocolate and peanut butter, and the Cadbury eggs are not chocolate and peanut butter. However, in the spring, every year, this is what I look forward to
Mm-hmm.
the most.
And you said you like these.
I'm telling you, you guys don't even understand. Myself and Jordan Weaver are obsessed with these. Like, I got a text message from her about a month ago. All it said was Cory in all caps, which could be anything.
Yeah.
Who, like, is everyone okay? What's going
And
on?
Cory's
Drama,
somebody's
drama. No. Next text. Cadbury eggs are finally out.
Yeah.
That's all it was, right?
It is an important moment when you walk into the store and you see the bag for the first time that season. How many can I put in my cart before somebody looks at me sideways? And
Correct.
then I just have to go, and put more in anyway.
I have to say, I do like these. I like the OG cream,
With the cream
the
in it,
yolk,
the chocolate.
whatever it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, that calorie count is also through the roof, so it's like I can do one and then I'm done
Mhm.
for several hours and I
Happy
need to go.
Easter,
Yeah, but happy Easter, right?
You know?
That's
Mhm.
it's the time of year.
This is bringing me so much joy.
The
right now.
shell is just isn't it perfect?
It's just so good.
How does it compare to an M&M for you?
I would much rather have this than an M&M
Amen.
all day. Like,
Yep.
it's, I think because it's bigger, so you get a little bit more to your bite.
Yes, you do.
Mhm.
It's got a really great, that shell is just that perfect little crisp. And the chocolate just melts. Just
Melts.
Yes.
gone.
Mr.
So good.
Cadbury or Mrs. Cadbury, we tip our cap to you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Way to go. You did it.
Have you noticed they still do the exact same Cadbury commercial that they have done for probably 20 years
No.
or more?
Oh,
It is all the different animals with their bunny ears on trying to audition for the Cadbury
Yes.
Easter Bunny role.
yeah.
And they're all making
Yeah.
different chicken noises, I guess.
Wow.
Sitting by Cadbury. This commercial has been coming
Okay.
on for a
Oh,
very
wow.
long
That's-
time.
I love that.
This is 2024.
Did you find it for me?
No, so they do a competition every year, but the one I pulled up automatically was 2024, which is a couple of years old. They do a competition for different animals, like she's saying, to be the Cadbury bunny that year. So that one was a raccoon. I'll just pull it up so
This
you can
is feeling kind of like
see
the
what it
Coca-Cola
is.
Santa Claus audition.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know?
Yep. So like this right here in 2024, this Louis the raccoon was the winner,
Stop.
right? He was the winner of the Cadbury bunny tryout.
Bunny tryout.
Yes.
Okay, the original's from 1983. It's even older than I thought.
Wow.
You guys.
Look at me so much faster than Jason finding it.
Yeah.
I can't. This is incredible.
Incredible news, right?
Incredible news.
Anybody, if you want to be the Easter bunny, Cadbury Easter bunny, you can be.
You
Doesn't
can
matter
be
if
the
you're a
bunny.
duck. Doesn't matter if you're a frog. You can audition.
Right. There's a lot of dog things happening in Northwest Arkansas.
There are.
It could be a Cadbury dog.
It could be a Cadbury dog. I know.
Maybe one of the Minster Dog Show dogs.
Right.
is gonna
Exactly.
be
We were talking about that
the
today.
Cadbury dog.
Absolutely.
Let's take a quick break. We have to talk about McDonald's and Burger King when we come back because there is
Protein.
some funny stuff. I think it's funny.
This is the protein show.
Yeah, this is the Protein Show. Come back for more of the Protein Show right after this. Yes, everybody, welcome back in. We are, as Cory so aptly said before we went to break, this is the Protein Show. We've been having a lot of food discussion. We've enjoyed a lot of chocolate and peanut butter stuff so far.
Protein does better in your system when you put fat and carb with it because then your body can absorb it better. Dropped you some nutrition knowledge for the day.
Is that why things like Snickers are
Oh,
good?
wow.
Sure. That's why Snickers is
Or
good.
like peanut M&Ms.
Good news, I have
There-
a Rice Krispie treat right here too. So
There
I'm
you
gonna add
go.
my carb. Just
yes,
do it.
Just go
Full
for
circle.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, the fat makes it more satiating, and it's actually what's going to last in your stomach longer than the protein itself. But then, so I'm giving you
Thank
all of
you.
that just to make this even more an even better reason to eat this, because we are getting the sweet, the protein, the fat,
Right.
all of this
All of it in one time, one go.
Wow.
chocolate covered bacon.
I feel accomplished.
Yeah. I know. I'm getting
Mhm.
so accomplished that I need a nap.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw this, but the CEO of McDonald's was doing a promotion to promote a new burger that they have out, which is like has 2 patties. It's supposed to be so good. Let me see. Do you know what it's called? Find out what it's called.
Was this one called? This was the Arch.
Yes, the arch. The
They've
big arch.
The
They call it
big
the big
that's
arch.
it. They've attempted
Yeah.
burger changes before to make a fancier McDonald's burger to
Right.
compete against the Big Mac.
I don't want to tell you why the internet
Love
lost their
this.
mind, but let's just see if we can take a look at this. I wonder if this clip will play for us. Okay, here he is. Corey, you can see right up there. He's introducing it, obviously. Big Arch. This is the CEO of McDonald's. Pumping up the burger. He loves the product.
I don't know what I thought the CEO of McDonald's would look like, but that's not
That
it.
was not it.
No.
Well, oh man, yeah, got to show it off. Look at classic sesame seed bun
Yep.
or poppy seed, sorry.
Oh.
Sesame poppy, whatever.
It's got both. It's
2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course, some lettuce. You know that's nutritious.
Mm-hmm.
Balance.
Okay, here we go. He wants to. Now, how do I attack it? There's so much.
I don't know how to take a bite.
Right.
I appreciate the
There's a lot of.
the fry box facing out so we can see the brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has a bite. Now, the reason the internet lost their mind is because his bite was tiny.
Right. I didn't see a bite.
Exactly.
On this
You couldn't even tell.
giant burger that he very deliberately was like, how am I gonna take a bite of this thing?
Right.
And then he just
He
nibbles.
barely nips
He
the.
nibbles.
He nibbles
It's
at
like
it.
when you're trying to get your toddler to try something and they're like, I took the bite.
You should go to the
Yes.
bunny tryout.
You should
You should go to the
Yes.
bunny tryout.
So he barely nibbled at it. Obviously, the internet lost their mind, and they're like, "This guy doesn't even like his own product. You know, he's never even
Right.
eaten a McDonald's burger."
Do you even eat McDonald's?
So then, of course, we'll go over to Burger King CEO, who had to get in on the conversation,
Of
right?
course he
So
did.
I love it.
he's like, "Hey, check," and then just engulfs like a giant bite
Now,
of
that
this
is
thing.
how I expect the CEO of a fast food restaurant to go in for a bite of their own burger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. When you're promoting it like that. So, they're beefing with each other, Burger King and McDonald's, always.
Good one, Jay.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I know. If you're going to go promote your product, like take a bite of the thing or at least have a plan. I feel like he got to the moment of that taking the actual bite and didn't know what he was supposed to do.
He got real nervous.
Yeah.
Got real nervous. I almost expected him to take out a knife and fork and be like, let me
Yeah, let me cut it up.
fix this.
Wow. I'm trying to get in his head. I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't either.
Right, all I want is a slice of lettuce right now is kind of how it
Yes,
was.
It
right?
was. He kind of
Yeah.
got a little of the bread on the top and a couple of shredded lettuce slivers.
Lettuces.
Lettuces. Couple
Lettuce.
lettuces.
Do we feel like the best marketing play is to take the largest bite and risk getting, special sauce all over your face?
Right.
Versus not having a bite out of the sandwich post moment,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? We just-
I
Messy,
would have gone about it
messy.
entirely differently.
Right.
I mean, I don't even know if the CEO was the best person to have bite the burger.
right.
To be honest, like I want to
Where's
see.
Ronald McDonald?
Yeah,
right.
somebody on the street.
Right.
And you
let-
can cut it together. What if somebody on the street eats it, thinks it's terrible? Okay, cut that out.
Correct.
Use the person who's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then I feel seen
Yeah.
more than the CEO of
I mean,
the company.
I'm sitting here looking at this dude. He doesn't eat McDonald's.
Right.
Mm-mm.
He runs as much as you do.
Yeah.
This was not his.
But he's not a chef.
He's not a chef. He's not a chef.
He hires them.
And they took the
hires them.
time to make sure that The product placement was there. The fries look like maybe he's eaten some. It's definitely not full.
Right.
I
Yeah,
would too.
yeah.
He is not believable
Marketing
to
team
pull to
said
begin with.
Right.
take 8 of those fries
But
out
I
of
can
that.
totally get somebody else who's not you, who's going to say that whatever it is delicious.
Right.
Get somebody else
Or pay an
to
actor.
come in and take a bite, right?
I mean, he can do the setup and talk about, hey, we're really excited to launch this new big arch burger. It's got 2 patties, whatever, blah, 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 does the setup. Tell me what you think,
Right.
Cory.
Right.
Cory takes a bite. This is delicious. Done.
Right.
Nobody
I want,
thinks
like an
about it.
Alyssa Liu moment on this. I want
Yes.
let's get some influencer marketing here. Even like a what's like a Duff, the cake boss, right? Like
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
do
yeah.
something like stay in the culinary world, right? But like
Yes.
let's get something some personality
Some
behind
personality behind it.
Yeah.
And and the guy, the Burger King guy, had more personality just by looking at him on screen.
this. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
did you see his apron?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
of course.
At least we had a costumer.
Right.
Yeah.
A costumer on the shoot.
Right? Somebody helping out.
Yeah, he seemed genuine.
You know that this burger, just the picture of it, it looks all fancy, almost like you would get it from an actual like sit down restaurant.
Yep.
You know, when I get it from my McDonald's drive through, it's not gonna look like that.
No, it won't look like that. It'll
It's
look
gonna be slid off halfway.
right. Yes,
Kind of mushed a little.
a little bit.
But,
But-
it's huge.
Can I ask a question? What
Yeah.
What is the difference between that and the Big Mac? Right. It's
Good
sounding
question.
quite similar.
I
It is sounds like way to
actually
me too.
Looked to I read through this to see.
Okay.
This doesn't have the bread between.
Middle
so you've
bun.
taken the middle bun out. And then the patties are the bigger patty, whereas the Big Mac is the regular hamburger patty,
Yeah.
which is like a little one.
Not the quarter
This-
pounder
This
situation.
is the bigger patty. And it's got
So this is more meat, less
and then it's
bread.
more meat, less bread, and then they changed the sauce.
More protein, less carbs.
And then otherwise
So
it's
let's
the
go
same.
back to the carb protein
Yeah.
ratio.
that situation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Which one do you think would your body like more? I know that both of
Neither.
them have 1,000,000 calories, but if you had to pick one, would you go more meat, less bun, more bun, less meat?
Coming out of McDonald's, I would probably go with the Big Mac just because I can look at this burger and go,
Right.
and
But it has
I'm
poppy
going-
seeds and lettuce.
do something to you. It does have poppy seeds and lettuce. You're getting some fiber.
Yeah.
It's
You are.
great.
There you go.
That's
You are.
great. And the lettuce that just helps everything move.
All
Okay.
I really want are the fries, I'll be honest.
Cool.
McDonald's fries, I can avoid McDonald's. Like I could
I can't-
never
I can't
eat
remember the
McDonald's
last time I
again,
went to
and
McDonald's.
It would be it would not be a thing. I can't remember the last time I've actually, but their fries.
The
They
fries
know
are
what
it.
to do with potatoes in general
Yes,
because
they
their
do.
breakfast hash browns are
Yes.
also elite.
They do
Yes.
have a really good hash brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Their potato chef knows what's up.
yeah. Yeah.
That person should have been trying that burger. Probably would have been a
Where is the potato chef?
Where's the potato chef? Absolutely. Quick poll. I mean, obviously, do we prefer McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
Okay, that's a
Mhm.
hot take. What do you say?
I think I have to go with McDonald's on this one.
Yeah.
Because I am only comparing French fries at this moment.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
And
If
French
I
fry
was-
to French fry, McDonald's is the better.
We could
French
break it down. I
fry.
think if I was going breakfast, I would take McDonald's.
Okay, now breakfast is different. I was thinking just burger. Like I'm
Yeah.
going lunch.
Yeah.
Breakfast is McDonald's.
Do you
A
know why?
McGriddle,
Ooh, the hot take. Is that your breakfast order?
that's my breakfast order.
Okay.
Jason, what's your breakfast order at McDonald's?
Like I don't know what it's called. It's called it's like various things, right? You get pancakes and you get eggs and
Oh,
you
it's
get
like the
hash
big
browns.
breakfast
Big
or
breakfast. That's it.
something.
I was going to call it
Oh,
hot
wow.
breakfast, and I was like, they're all
Yeah.
hot. But yeah, big breakfast. That's it.
Mhm.
I'm a sausage egg McMuffin
Okay.
guy.
Yeah.
So that's a really good one.
Yeah.
That's a really
That's
solid
that'd probably be
one.
my number 2.
But I
But I love a
usually and
pancake.
I've actually never had McDonald's pancakes
They're good.
before.
They're good
Mhm.
too.
but I usually add like 3, maybe 4 hash browns to my order.
Dude,
As you should.
Because,
As you
well,
should.
potatoes.
potatoes.
Yeah.
A potato a day makes the leaves
They're-
the
they're
doctor
go-
away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly. That's 100%.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Sure.
All this food talk, I think we got to take a break. I'm going to get a bite to eat. We'll come back and wrap it up. Corey's got some details for us on how you can participate in a historic night at Bud Walton Arena. Stick around. That's coming up right after this quick break.
1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm sad that we're wrapping this up. We've had a lot of fun.
know.
Corey, you got to come back on. I know
would
you're.
love to.
I know that
This
you're
has been a blast.
Too much fun.
Yeah.
too much fun, too much food. I feel
Too
like
much-
I'm full.
I'm kind of the sugar from the chocolate's hitting me.
You know, I feel like even what our audience didn't see is during the breaks we were still talking about food, basically for like
the
the
whole
last
time.
yeah,
The whole time.
the whole time of this.
Yeah.
I love being in a room of other eaters. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And one chef. Thank you
And
very
one
much.
Yeah.
chef.
I will say that one of my favorite topics of the break was the mason jar salad vending machines at airports.
Yes.
Just so everyone knows how far the pendulum swung
Yeah.
on the
Yes.
food
Yes.
conversation today.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, mason jar salads all the way to bacon covered in chocolate. You know,
Why not?
why not? So, Jim Back's historic night, Bud Walton
Yes.
Arena, going to break the NCAA attendance record for gymnastics. Give us the details.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an amazing night, a historic night nonetheless. Whether we break the NCAA attendance record or we break our own attendance record, it's going to be historic. And the energy in that arena is going to feel incredible to round out an amazing 2026 season for the Gym Back. So
Yeah.
tomorrow, the doors open at Bud Walton Arena at 6:15. We're expecting a lot of people, so we encourage everyone to show up early.
Yeah.
Show starts at 7. That's that opening number performance that we were talking about
Do you have
earlier.
do you have a new number? You're
I
doing?
have something really special
Oh, I'm
planned.
excited. You
I've-
kicked off the first meet of the season by doing a dance from Wicked,
I
which I
did.
loved.
I did the What Is This Feeling
Yes.
dance from Wicked. Second meet was the Snowmageddon meet. So I
Yes.
did, well, Frozen.
Frozen.
I
Yes,
did. The
as you
cold
should.
never bothered us anyways. And we've had some fun in between there, but I have something really special planned to round out our meets this season.
Yeah.
So we want everyone in their seats by 7
Yep.
is the goal. First vault will happen at 7:30. Really special night. It's also senior night to recognize 5 incredible seniors that have really made their mark on the Arkansas Razorback team. Again, we're against the #1 team in the country,
It's
so
gonna
the
be awesome.
gymnastics will be off the chain. And I'm planning to put in at least 2,500 calories tomorrow because I need to work off this chocolate situation. That's
You'll
happening.
you'll wear everything, run all your calories off because you run around that arena.
I do, and I'll post my calorie count afterwards to
Yeah.
make sure everyone knows I actually worked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
And then when you head back to California, you got to get a vending machine salad on the way home.
balance, it is all about balance,
Yes.
my friends, because head coach Jordan Weber and I will probably have Cadbury eggs after the meet.
There you go.
As
Sure.
you
See?
should.
Yeah, we probably will to celebrate a great season.
Man, you know what I just realized? It's happening on March 6th, 7 o'clock is when you need to be in your seats.
I mean, we should just open the doors at 6 because it's
'Cause-
doors at 6.
Yeah.
7 in your seats.
Yes, and people are going to go nuts.
I can't. You better clip
Oh,
that.
my
That better
gosh.
be good.
I will.
I love it.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with more. And as we say every time, you can't be right about everything, but you can be
Right about now.
We'll see you later, everybody.